All right, welcome back to the Two-Stroke Turbo channel, where we always will guarantee we have fun little cars to work on and fix up and enjoy. We're not working on the Reliant today. What we are working on is something that's been around the shop a little bit, trying to figure out this 1980 Fiat X19 and why the timing belt keeps jumping off. So in the last episode, we replaced the billet cam pulley, the tensioner, and the belt, and we put on an American belt, the standard steel cam pulley, and a new tensioner. And I've been running it for a little while, and I can see down there on the tensioner it's not transferring any rubber. That's good. On the old tensioner, get it out of the package here, something was up. It was transferring rubber on the back side of the belt. I thought maybe the camshaft and or the new springs, which are high performance, and the cam springs might have more tension, was causing the belt to jump and skip. The belt skipped twice. The first time it skipped 6 teeth, the second time 23 teeth. Almost hit the valves in the engine. This is an interference engine. It's a 1.5 liter fuel injected. This engine is in some other models. Right now I'm getting ready to drive the car. That's one of the things that I like to do, is to guarantee that the work is done. I thought that I did that before. I drove it around the block. It seemed fine. But now I got to drive the car. Like, I need to put some miles on this thing to guarantee to the customer the timing belt is not going to jump. So I'm setting the static timing, or the base timing, the ignition timing. And the way you do that on these is you got to put up on the lift and you shine your timing light up. Up in here, right in there. See the crankshaft? There's a mark. You can't get to it from the top here. You got to go through the wheel well. And I have over advanced it, so I've got to get that back down to 10 degrees or 12 degrees, whatever it's supposed to be, not 25. And then we can start driving this thing. So that's what I'm doing right now. I will check in with you in a little bit. Maybe we'll take it for a little drive. The car is filthy from sitting around. It's dirty. I need to wash it. You can watch me do that as well. Let's enjoy this little thing. Okay, so if you're not familiar with how to set the ignition timing on the car, first of all, you got to turn the car on. Hopefully it'll start. And it is. Rev it up a little bit here. Kind of clear it out. Now the distributor is the orange thing down there. I've rotated it a little bit. I'm going to take my timing light on the ground here, turn it on, make sure it's strobing, and you got to shine it up there. Let's see. Can you see that mark on there? I don't know if you can see that or not. I think I'm about right. What I do is I adjust my dial here to where I want it to be. I want it to be about 10 degrees. So I set it at 10, and now the marks should line up. And they do. They line up perfectly. I'm going to try 12. See if it... Now we're good. We're right on. And we can turn the car off and then just lock the distributor down. You have your timing set where you want it, like I do. On this particular car, I can't get to the distributor from the top side. I have to go from the bottom. So I have to lift the car up, get a 13 millimeter, and tighten the little bolt that holds the distributor base. So I gotta do that. That's crazy. Working on a mid-engine car that's hard to get to, but that's what you gotta do. All right, so I'm underneath the car. I've got the distributor locked, which is right above this oil filter, but I notice this coolant hose is going to rub on my timing belt. I've got to attach that so it's secure. I'm leaving the timing belt covers off just in case I have a problem and I can, I don't know, do some type of roadside maintenance. I'm leaving those off on purpose. They're a little tough to get back in there. And I just want to see what's going on. This is a bit of an exploratory surgery, and what would you call that? Yeah, something like that. Now I should say this car has been out of the customer's hands for about a year. You can see the orange overspray on the wheels. There was some rust repair that a body shop did. This door looks good. See the nice gap here, tight. If you look at this side, that looks horrible. What's up with that? So I know it's not my car, but I treat all the cars like they are my cars. I've got to fix that. That's, if I wash the car, there's water going to get in the interior. I don't know if this door got resprayed or what, but there's a, I can get my finger in there. That's a sizable gap. Got to fix that. Okay, so the little orange car cleans up pretty good. I got most of the overspray off the wheels. I could not fix that door on the other side. I couldn't get the strike off. I'm not going to worry about it. That's maybe going beyond what I wanted to do. And of course, as I suspected when I washed the car, water got inside there because it will not, I don't know. I'll take it for a drive. You want to come along on a drive with me? See if the timing belt pops off on our first test drive. I hope not, but we got to find out. All right, let's see if it starts up. Yep. Wipers. Yep, they work. A little slow. Let's check the timing belt, make sure it's still on. Still spinning. Still running. Okay, I think it's time to take this thing for a little drive. Sounds really good. Love the way this sounds. Dog Stella, you gotta stay. Yeah. She loves going on rides, but she'll get out of there. Okay, we're gonna wait to build a little heat in the motor. Seems to run good. Temperature is only 160. Nice transmission. Really smooth running car. Really pretty good. So we've been driving the little Fiat a little bit. Brakes are not the greatest, but it sure likes to zip. It's odd to watch the tachometer go the opposite way. Timing belt has not popped off yet. That's good. Let her zing up here a little bit. Wow. She gets with the program. Now at 4,000 RPM, it really comes alive. Look at that. It's like VTEC. Zippy, nippy little thing. I think the heater's on. What a fun little ride. This thing's a go-kart. Timing belt is still on. Yay. Brakes are not good. They're just wooden. They're just hard as a rock and they don't do anything. Gotta look into that. Engine really zips up there. Feels like it's got a Lightning flywheel. Look at this. Thing just zings. Nice. Okay, so we got some heat built up in the motor now. It's about 190, 200 degrees. Let it idle. Idle's a little fast. Horn is a little chirpy. Cute little thing. This thing feels like it's got a sport bike motor. It doesn't have a lot of torque, but boy does it rev up. When you stab the throttle, I mean, it just goes nuts. Let's go back and check our timing belt. I know it's still on there because the car is running. Well, that's good. The idler pulley is not showing any signs of transferring rubber. Not flopping around. Hasn't jumped any teeth yet. Car's still running good. I'm going to check the idle here, set it down a little bit, and we need to drive it some more. Really need to drive it some more. It's a good runner. A great little car. Little baby Ferrari. How fun. So this is what I get to drive the next couple days to make sure everything stays together. I love my job.